Welcome back. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Off the Backboard Episode 1. I'm your host. You know what it is. You know who I am, Mike. The host with the most mo-hos. What did I say? Nemo hoes? Like, I forgot all my
It's something I want to
catchphrases
say,
and
but I
shit.
wish I would have said it like 20 seconds ago.
And you know I'm back in the motherfucking fucking studio with my two co-hosts. You know, let you introduce yourselves.
Yes, you want to go first, Pat, or you want me to go?
I ain't even hear you. This nigga muted himself. You low as shit.
Well, I'm Derek. Back again. You know what I'm saying? While my man is fixing his technical there you go.
You're a little bit better.
I didn't even do anything.
Oh, he's not. You're good now.
You must have had your hand on your mic or something.
I didn't do. I checked to see if I was muted. I touched the screen, and that was about it.
Oh, yeah, you was low as shit, but now you're
don't
pretty
roll
good.
with it.
Pretty good, man. So how's y'all day, man?
Pretty chill.
How y'all living, man?
Complain. Another day in the book.
Did y'all get outside and enjoy this weather at any?
Nope.
Kinda. For what it's worth, I think it's about to rain now.
Yeah, like shit. I think it is about to rain.
It looked a little gray outside, but yeah, it was nice. I'm getting used to it being warm outside now.
Fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
niggas about to be back outside, about to get back in the gym, about to get ready for them whole season. You know what it is, man. You know the whole season. You know what it is. You know what time it is when the weather breaks, man. It's whole season. Hell yeah, niggas. I got some national champs right here. I'm so blessed to be in the presence of some summer whole national champions right here.
Nah, bro.
We talking 6-time all-ho champions right here. Nah, man. Shit, let's get to the show, though, man. Okay, so we're going to run through the Nuggets' pressure to win, the West playoff standings, the new CBA with all the new rules and all the other stuff going on with that. Then we're going to go ahead and talk about, women's basketball, the college national championship, and all the controversies around that incident. But let's start with, obviously, the MVP race between Joel Embiid, the big two, Joel Embiid, Joker. Then, current to the standings right now, then third is Giannis. And then round out the top five, you got Jason Tatum and Sabonis. So what's y'all take on the MVP race right now? And who would you vote for if you had to vote?
I would have a biased vote, so I
already know who you're going for.
Yeah,
so who wants to start on this? How about that? Who wants to go first?
I feel like the race is not even a race now, just off the simple fact of where we are in the season. And the fact that the Joker is damn near resting since they clinched their playoff spot. So it's like
Joel Embiid is steady.
Yeah,
hooping.
he's steady. Steady hooping, not giving a fuck.
Try to help that, That's why it's one of them things, bro. I feel like it's a situation of whoever they're talking about last wins.
See, I feel like that could be true if I feel like if Joker was playing right now, like if they were in the position they were a couple years ago, like they're like the 6th or the 5th seed or whatever, they're trying to avoid the play-in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he was playing late in the season.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Whoever they talking about last, I feel like they just give it to because it's like the parameters don't really change.
Yeah.
You look at the record of the people, like in comparison when they go head to head, it's like you have an argument for a couple people, but as far the way the media is pushing it right now, Joel Embiid won MVP. That's how I look.
You think so?
I think he's gonna win it
Bruh.
too, just off the simple fact.
After he dropped that 50-point game against the Celtics the other night, bruh, they started talking about that man like he already won it, like it was no competition.
He scored,
which tells me with 3-4 games left for all these teams,
he scored half the team's points.
He scored half their points. Doc went in the press conference.
Blazing.
He scored half our
Blazing.
points. I don't need another argument for MVP.
He went to the press conference.
Bro, like I said, the last person they talk about, bro, the recency, like whoever they remember last, I feel like they're gonna pick. So I won't be surprised at all if Joel win. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying I deserve it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I had Joker winning it, but then I had Joel winning it because after he stopped playing. But then when they supposed to have that head-to-head matchup and he sat out. And I said, Joker got to do is win the game and have a great stat line, which he did. So I'm like, he got MVP. But based on the last 3 games or so, I might have to agree. Have to agree.
It's one of them
he knows fuck that guy. He knows fuck that guy, but I have to agree. He's a baller.
Hey,
he definitely.
I look at it like this. He like Joel. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but they gotta come up with some consistency when they pick this MVP shit. Because like, what is an MVP? That's starting to become a question.
So if I just throw some stats like 24, 11 and 9, 33, 10 and 4, 31, 11 and 5, who you giving MVP to?
Say it again.
20,
You said that.
24, 11 and 9, 33, 10 and 4, 31, 11 and 5.
Just off stats, I would go 31, 11 and 5.
Right at 31, 11 and 5. Yeah.
That's
Only
Giannis.
because they have more assists.
See, that's Giannis. So you don't think Giannis got a chance? You really think it's a two-man race?
Now, if you ask me who deserves it, that's a completely different question. Because that's like asking if LeBron should win MVP every year.
Yeah, everybody
To
knows
be real, Giannis could win every year. Everybody knows they ain't doing shit without Giannis.
Yeah.
There are a few players like pretty much everybody in this conversation, their team ain't going far without them. We've seen the Celtics without Jason Tatum. Sorry, I love Jaylen Brown, but it's not the same. We've seen the team without Joker, average at best. We've seen the Bucks without Giannis. They're Milwaukee. They're not even the Bucks. Like, it's one of them things. Same thing with Joel. They just got James Harden. So it's one of them things, bro. I just feel like they need to. I like that there's a minimum amount of games that you're going to have to play in the future to qualify for some of these awards. Because I be saying, like, players sitting on head-to-head matchups is kind of a problem. That's the only way you can kind of really compare a MVP head-to-head matchup. And people look forward to those moments. So, like, once one of those is thrown out of whack, outside of a, like, real injury and you're just resting, that's why I say it's a lot of variables in the picking now.
All right. Good point. Very good point. Any last remarks on this topic, man, before we move on? So, obviously, you would go. So, you would go. Yeah, but I say, so you would go Jason Tatum, obviously, for MVP, and you would go Joel Embiid. I would go Joker. I
definitely would go Joker.
Now, if I had to pick unbiasedly,
I'm just a realist, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, if I had to pick unbiasedly, it would either be Giannis or Joker. No question.
Yeah. If I say unbiased opinion, I think Joel's going to win it, but I would pick Jokic.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. I feel you on that. That's why I said I feel like we can all collectively agree. It's like one of them things. Like, if it happens, I guess. But I feel like everybody has a different pick of MVP now. That's why I said it's like the parameters are weird now, man. But if you think about it, it's always been like this. Steve Nash winning over Kobe. Like, the list goes on. LeBron could have won God knows how many. Because how many MVPs does Kobe have? One?
Yeah, two, right?
Two.
Off the top of my head.
One or two. But the fact that it's only one or two, like, how does that sound?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's just like LeBron, somebody brought it up, like, just talking about it, like the MVP thing. Because, like, definition of MVP is most valuable to the team. We see what happens when LeBron don't play with the Lakers. There are certain
That's the argument for Giannis. That's the argument for Giannis 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know.
The Bucks are not a threat if they don't.
I feel like
Giannis.
that LeBron argument might not be totally true this year.
Not to this
anymore,
obviously,
this year.
but the past decade.
Yeah, we talking about the Cavs teams and all that. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, and the Lakers are the problem.
Vanilla Ice.
Don't get me started on Austin,
Vanilla
man.
Ice.
Don't get me started on the real AR. You know what I'm saying?
Not that guy.
That's a vanilla killer right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I hope they're gonna make the play-in. So I'm gonna watch more closely when they play them play-in games.
I have a hot take about
that. I want to see something.
Because from 6 to 11 in the West is very interesting.
Yeah.
6 to 11.
Let's get into the playoffs.
I only threw in 11 because Mavericks are at 11.
Let's get into the topic about the playoffs.
Yes.
So y'all want to start first? You want to start with the Nuggets, the pressure to win, or you just want to talk about the playoffs in general first?
It might as well just be both, because
I was about to say, yeah, we can kick it off with the Nuggets and just roll from there. So, like, Pat, I'll give you the floor on that one first.
So, The reason I feel like my opinion on this has changed is because everybody's been saying, I mean, he's still obviously in the race and he's still that caliber of player. So it'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But they were saying you got the 3-time MVP and y'all haven't made it past the second round, blah, blah, blah. So if he doesn't win the MVP, obviously the pressure is still there, but is it as much pressure as if he would have still have won the award?
Yeah. No. If he won the award, it would be worse. It would be more pressure if he won the award by default, just because he'd be a 3-time MVP.
Yeah.
I got a question though. When's the last MVP to win a championship?
Giannis.
That is a great question.
Giannis.
He
did it in the same year.
Yeah.
Okay.
MVP.
I feel like it's like kind of like a rarity. It's not a common
He
thing.
didn't win
for
Defensive
MVP.
Player of the Year that year too, did he?
Nah,
He did.
yeah, he did. He won.
Yeah,
he won MVP.
he
and
won
Defensive
just
Player of the
about
Year. I
everything
remember
that year. Yeah, but yeah, like I look at the Nuggets as how I look at like Utah when they had Donovan Mitchell, bro. It's like either the pieces they got, number one, can't stay healthy. That's half the problem. Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray stay hurt. That is literally your nucleus outside of Jokic. So that being unstable causes a plethora of problems, and they never have a consistent rotation, which is why I feel like they're really one of them teams is like, okay, y'all playing well. It's like, y'all don't scare me. Y'all are a good team, but
Yeah, the Nuggets coach.
second round is like the cap
saw
I
the
see on
Nuggets
that
coach
team
say.
because I don't. What?
What do you say? Oh, about the
Yeah, they
loss
were
of
saying if
it.
we keep playing like that, we may not make it out the first round.
Yeah, you can't.
You got a
lose
coach
to a
like
team
that, they not going far.
He kept it
Check
real.
them out.
They did lose to the
He
Rockets.
being real,
by
but
20.
if
They
you know
did.
as a coach
They
and you saying that publicly
did.
as a
They
coach,
did lose to the Rockets.
get
by
him out of
20.
here.
Yeah, I feel you. I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
it's a plus minus type thing. It's a good thing
He's
that
mentally
he feels that
preparing
way.
Nuggets games.
Yeah, but it's a bad thing
I feel
because
like it
like
was
you
because
obviously
it
just
was
bad.
said it.
I'm about to say it's not
I
good
feel like
at
it was
all.
because it was the Rockets. If it was like a good team,
Yeah, the Rockets. Yeah, that's true. By
No
22,
shade,
like
Mike.
you said.
Y'all dubbed us. That bothers me, but you ask a Celtics fan, that game didn't matter.
did he?
We haven't won a
Don't get
game.
me started.
We haven't
I'm just
won.
saying.
We haven't won a game since too either, which is crazy.
Look, we ain't talking about
You
Danny's
should have.
game, man. We talking about the playoffs.
I should have won a change.
Yeah,
Danny
some-
had the
some
game
that
of
we-
his
I
life.
should have won a change, dog.
Yeah, playoffs. Something that the Wizards
I got the
fans,
chain, I got the
the
bucket
city
hat.
won't see for a little while. Oh yeah, I got the bucket. You all.
Hey, don't worry. I might.
Nah,
I might
My
suit up.
merchandise has always been sweet,
I
though. I ain't
might
gonna lie.
suit up next podcast, next episode. I might put on a whole suit, a whole
right.
sweatsuit.
Yeah, get the
I'm gonna put on a whole
details.
wizard sweatsuit in this motherfucker.
Nah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might.
Get the
Ho! That's the old
Yeah,
colors.
they got the. It's in and out.
Yeah.
It's reversible.
Oh shit! I might. Hey, Mike, I might need to cop that joke.
Yeah, this is tough. I got it from the game.
That joke's not
This is
clean.
the game I blessed you with.
Nah, yeah, that
You know,
thing.
Yeah, hey, bless
I
him,
don't
my
remember
brother.
what
I
game that
appreciate
was.
it.
Actually,
man.
I don't remember that game. Now.
I don't
Was it the
remember either.
Pelicans?
Probably.
It was even It was the Bulls. It was
Bulls
the
game?
Y'all done went to like 5 different events.
4 games, yeah.
Y'all like the
Oh, thanks to this man.
bobblehead game. The
Oh, yeah.
was it the game with the towels?
The hack.
Yeah. Y'all-
I ain't get the towel. I ain't
I
go to the towel game.
I got. I think I got
Okay.
I got a towel for you. I got
You
a
know
towel
what's
for
I'm
you.
about to say, I remember Mike went to the towel game.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that later.
All right, let's finish the topic at hand about the playoffs. Let's talk about the
but
play-in.
yeah.
Let's talk about the play-in.
So right now, what's the play in the 9 and 10?
7 through
Yeah.
7 through 10.
It's crazy, but
7 through 10? All right, so right now, the play-in would be the Lakers, Pelicans, Timberwolves, and Thunder in that order. Now,
and don't
Mavs round that
don't
up.
the 7th play the 8th and the 9th play the 10th or some shit? Like, isn't the bracket weird as fuck?
Yeah,
if that's the case,
Nah.
the Lakers will play the Pelicans, and
It's double
the
elimination,
Timberwolves will
though.
play the Thunder.
Nah,
Now,
I don't think it's
Must-
double elimination if you're the 7th seed, because that'll be dick.
nah. If you're the 7th, 8th seed, if you lose that game, you get to play
Yeah.
again.
You get 2 chances.
The winner of the 9 and 10,
Yeah, but
and whoever wins that game becomes the AC.
elimination assumes.
Well, not double elimination. My bad. I mean, you're right.
That's like some round robin shit. Nah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
I'm
7th seed,
tripping.
if they win, they don't play again. Like they're good.
Yeah. Facts. Whoever
Now,
wins that game just goes.
This is where this gets interesting. Okay. The Thunder and the Mavericks are tied. They're tied right now.
Isn't it only like two
The
games?
Thunder play the Jazz today.
3 games left.
2 games. They're they're 2 games behind the 9th. So Mavericks and the Thunder at best are playing for that 10th seed. They're playing for that 10th seed. Now, if the Jazz beat the Thunder tonight, they can make the play-in.
The Jazz do.
If
They
the
gotta win
Jazz
out, though.
beat the Thunder tonight, they can make the play-in. They are a game and a half behind the Mavericks and the Thunder. They have
Yeah, they
3
gotta win
games
out.
left, including one tonight, and they play the Thunder. So if they beat the Thunder, they'll have that split.
They have a chance.
And then they both have 2 games. So they low-key have to win out to make it to the play-in.
You
But
said SGA 40
that is
point lock
very
tonight.
possible. If you look at the Jazz schedule,
SGA
bro,
40 point lock tonight.
they play the Thunder. They play the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Lakers.
Oh, no, they're not making
Getty
it.
triple double.
Do you think the Nuggets and the Lakers are going to play their starters?
The Lakers, yes. The Nuggets, yes. The Joker,
No.
Joker is just resting.
Joker's an exception.
Yeah, but the Lakers definitely are playing their starters.
Okay.
It ain't really. They lost.
Yeah,
lost
they
that
got. They
Sunday,
don't got no
so-
choice.
They lost by 2 in
They don't
overtime.
got a choice but to play niggas.
They lost by 2-0. But that's why I brought it up, because they did just lose to the Lakers, but they lost by 2 in overtime.
You mean the Clippers?
It's one of them things, bro.
yeah.
I would
I thought-
really
I-
not be surprised if Utah got in, bro.
I
Awesome
thought
shit.
I thought that game was a wider margin than that. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Maybe I was looking at a different game. You're talking about the Lakers and the Clippers,
Was it
right?
two-
It was
I think-
supposed to be. You talking about the one
I
that
think
just
It wasn't more
we
than
just
6.
played them.
It was single.
Yeah,
digits,
but I'm saying it
if I'm
wasn't
not
by
mistaken.
2 in overtime, though. I swear it was something different than that.
We're
Nah, it was
talking
in overtime.
about
I think it
we're
was
talking
in
about
overtime.
Tuesday, correct?
What's today, Thursday?
It
Nah,
was
we talking last
133 to 135 in overtime.
Lakers,
I watched
Clippers?
the game. Lakers, Utah Jazz,
Oh, we're thinking you talking about
okay,
the Clippers.
Jazz.
Yeah,
No.
they did last
I'm
night.
talking about the Jazz. The Clippers are the 5th seed. They
Talking about 'cause the Lakers just lost to the Clippers. That's the reason they need to play their starters. That was my.
okay. I got you.
thing.
I got
Yeah.
you.
All right, so let me throw this out there like that real quick. Y'all think the Mavs making it?
No.
I really don't know.
Who they play?
They tied the
But we
Thunder
gotta
right
find out
now.
who they play.
and- that's
Kyrie
important.
was cooking the
They
game.
play the Bulls and the
Kyrie
Spurs.
was.
They should.
Kyrie was.
Let
You
me
said the
say
Spurs
this.
and who?
And the Bulls. They should.
Oh,
They should.
I feel like they're in a position. They're in a good position because, like you said, the split with the Jazz and the Thunder. So no matter what,
The Thunder's last
but-
2 games is the Jazz and the
No, but
Grizzlies.
I'm
The
saying,
Thunder
I'm
can
saying they're in a good
lose
spot
out.
because no matter what, one of those teams is going to lose. You know what I'm saying?
One of them teams is going to lose. And that's what I'm saying.
And
Really,
the
a fight
Thunder-
between the Thunder, the
Yeah.
Jazz, and
the
Utah.
Thunder owes the tiebreaker over the Mavs though. That's important.
But it's not gonna.
Oh, well,
it's
shit.
not gonna matter if that's like.
It won't. No, they're tied right now though, so it's
really-
kind of one of
it
them
really
things.
doesn't-
Unless they stay tied, which I don't think they are. I don't think both of them are going to win both games. Now, if the Thunder win they 2 games, they just going to be in the playoffs
Yeah.
or the play-in. You know, it's
All
when
right, so
if
we got-
the Thunder do their job and they want to go to the play-in. Hey, but I don't know, bro. I feel like the Jet now.
The West low key March Madness on the bottom.
Yeah, nah, for real.
crunch
'Cause
time.
honestly, it's a
Needed.
pretty significant drop off after that, but Dame got to go, bro.
That's
might
a
trade
topic.
him.
That's a topic for another
13.
day. Yeah, that's a topic for another
That's
day.
I'm just looking at the Trailblazers.
Oh, all
and
right. Before we go to a different topic after this, I got a question. So let's say we're gonna go Lakers, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Mavs as the final teams for the play-in. Now,
Okay.
I mean, I got the Thunder making it, but I'm just going majority rules. We're just gonna assume the Mavs make it over the Thunder.
The Timberwolves
Okay.
come from.
So they're
in.
ninth.
They're
They're ninth.
ninth.
They're ninth. They're ninth. So out of those, Lakers play the Pelicans, Timberwolves play the Thunder, no, the Mavs. Who y'all got making the last 2 spots out of those 4 teams?
Oh shit, Lakers Timberwolves.
Yeah, Lakers and the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Off a quick response, Lakers Timberwolves. Only because
we got Kevin Durant. We got Jaden
out of everybody you just named, those are the most consistent. Like, the Mavericks are too sporadic for me. Mavericks scare me. The Jazz are my team that I'm looking at, and I'm like, they could do something if they can get in, but they got to get in first. So that's far gone.
Cat
right
Loki came back playing good too with his sassy ass.
Cat Loki came back playing like he finally figured out how he can help the team and not hurt the team. Like I don't know what it is, but he like figured, hey, I'm tall, but I'm soft, so I need to stay away from him.
He's playing good.
He plays good more times than not.
Playing good.
His problem is, bro, bro.
Y'all like
it ain't even really his play. It kind of is,
but it's not. Problem with Cat. Well, I think the problem.
He's a hooper. He can hoop.
He's called the nigga sassy.
I mean, that's just a joke. You didn't hear this nigga talking to interviews. You never heard him talking to interview before.
Not really.
Light ass voice. You didn't see the joke when he changed his voice mid jump.
Ain't no problem.
He was like,
ain't no problem.
We came out with a lot of energy, and we had to.
I might have.
He realized.
We had to lock
in.
We had to lock in. We had to lock in.
Nigga realized changed his voice.
Lakers.
I look. I said, all right. No problem.
No problem. With a lot of energy in the second half.
That shit.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna look at that.
I'm gonna send you that joke, bro.
That was not him. All right, real quick. So, pick a team. Pick a team before we go to the next topic. Last one. Pick a team out the West. Pick a team out the East. Pick a champion.
All right.
Lakers Celtics, man. Lakers Celtics. Give me the Lakers.
I didn't want to say that, but Lakers Celtics.
Give me the Lakers. Give me the
Lakers.
Yeah.
I
was picking the Celtics regardless, but in the back, bruh, this whole year, bruh, in the back of my head, I feel like they've been churning this shit. Like, when is the last time the Lakers and the Celtics were rivals?
True rivals, a little.
Really think about it. Like early 2000s with Kobe, like 2010, early 2000s. So like, they're due. Number one, we've already seen Jason Tatum and LeBron go back and forth a plethora of times.
Yeah,
we've seen the Celtics in the finals already.
Put it in.
So y'all going Celtics champions? Y'all going Celtics?
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Lakers?
If we see the Lakers in the finals,
I got Sun.
If we see the Lakers in the finals, dub. They don't have a Steph Curry.
I got Suns and Celtics, and give me the Suns.
I'm sorry, Chris Paul. Dub.
I
want Chris
give me
Paul
the Suns.
so bad.
KD,
my man
man.
But if he sees us,
I'm
sorry.
He ain't had no help last year, man.
Talking about that point guard.
Oh my! Oh!
He ain't had no help.
We ain't nah, bro. One game.
He ain't had no help.
That man had Kyrie.
Yeah, he ain't play. I swear he ain't play. He played like one game maybe.
It was the first year. It was the first year they went there. None of them played.
The first year he didn't play.
Nobody.
They beat us that year.
Nobody played.
That's when Jason Tatum was by himself. He still got a game though. Dropped 52. That's why I said, like, bruh, KD is a hooper, a bucket. That man do not put no fear in my heart. I swear to God. I didn't see us go up against him in the playoffs already.
But have you seen KD with Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul?
All right, bruh. You're telling me all you're telling me is Jaylen Brown is checking Devin Booker and Jason Tatum is doing what he did last year. That's all you're telling me. I can live with that.
Who's checking Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis is checking Anthony. Robert Williams, stop playing with me,
Davis?
Let me send you the tape of what Robert Williams does to Anthony Davis. My God. Who is checking Jason Tatum on the Lakers?
That's not. I mean, that's vice versa.
No, because that's one player. We have multiple scores. Who's checking Jaylen Brown? I can do that. They can't do that.
Well, I can pull that card too.
Fair. Right.
But that'd be the game Marcus Smart would drop like 18 or something though if Jaylen Brown off. It'd be one of them games.
Him, Malcolm Brogdon,
basketball right there.
Derek White. Al Horford might fuck around, hit 3 threes. I don't know.
See, that's gonna be.
I like my chance. I look at it like this.
Gonna be our crutch.
Any team that got constructed after my team was built, I'm not scared of. We have better team continuity.
Who's your coach right now? That gum chewing ass nigga.
He don't chew gum no more. His name is Joe Mazzulla. My man stopped chewing gum before All-Star break. He said it was a bad habit. You know what I'm saying?
The shit out that gum. But you better hope.
He said, I realized it was getting in the way of my
you
coaching.
better hope you don't be smacked and let Al Horford play more minutes than Robert Williams.
Bruh, it's one of them
Goes
things.
I feel,
honestly,
veteran experience.
He's doing it now, though. But I feel like he's doing it now for the
That's
playoffs.
gonna be the problem.
No. He's doing it now for the play. Last year, Robert Williams was playing all before we went to the playoffs, and then he got hurt a month before we went to the playoffs. So he missed
You think he's resting
the first couple rounds for us, and then he came back.
Resting Robert Williams, or you think it's the opposite? You're agreeing with me.
Say that again?
You think he's resting Robert Williams for the playoffs, or are you agreeing with me? Oh, okay.
No, I think he's resting him. He said, bruh, when they asked him why he was coming off the bench, he said, no reason, I put him on the bench. And he said, is he hurt? He said, no. He said, is he on minute restriction? He said, no.
That's a real coach right there. I wish my coach
was. Bruh, that's fine with me. That, like, if you have no reason, I wanted to bring him off the bench. That's what I'm saying. So I know, because, bruh, I know for a fact. If you're asking me who he's going to put on the floor first, if both of them are healthy, Robert Williams is going to check in the game. If not both of them, it might be Robert Williams and Al Horford with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart. Then you start rotating in Malcolm Brogdon.
Somebody getting burnt up.
You know,
I don't know which one of them niggas is going to be. I'm just saying. All right, let's say Robert Williams does AD. You going to put Al Horford on LeBron?
Nah. But I'm saying to you is, LeBron is going to do LeBron regardless. We all know that. Just like Jason Tatum is going to do Jason Tatum regardless. So let's talk about the others from that point. Let's exclude them. Both of them niggas average 38 and 8. Let's take them niggas out of the equation.
I feel like he's going to do AD regardless, too. That's just me.
AD got to decide if he wants to show up or not.
Yeah, I'm not denying.
Number one is AD going to make it through the series.
I'm not denying.
That's the real question.
I'm not denying the fact that Robert Williams can check him and play good defense. But I've seen AD do some pretty crazy things. So
I have two against a mid-ass center. Name me 3 centers with better defense than Robert Williams right now. Name me 2.
Rudy
Thank
Gobert.
You. That's my point.
That's about it.
Okay, so and that's
Jaren
because
Jackson,
he's one defensive player in the league twice.
I wanted to say
Jaren
Jackson. I wanted to say Jaren Jackson.
Who could have? And I wouldn't argue.
I couldn't do it.
But
I couldn't do it.
He'd be hurt. So hey, it's one of them things. If I got a top 3 defensive center going up against an injury prone, sometimes he's on, sometimes he's not center. Give me that.
But that's
Will Chamberlain.
I don't know about the sometimes. AD been trying cooking. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he has.
But Pat, my question to you is against who?
Saying though, Robert Williams is not checking.
Who though? No, that matters. That matters. You cannot compare Robert Williams to fucking give me somebody. It don't even matter who. Who's the last team they played? It don't even matter. Who they just play? Utah? Who's Utah's big man?
Zubac. Zubac ain't sweet for it either.
Zubac ain't sweet, but is he better than Robert Williams? No. So that's my point. Like, bro, AD is one of them dudes,
like
bro.
AD's offensive talent. Like I gotta say, if he shows up, I feel like it's not gonna matter who's guarding him. That's how I feel.
And I understand that. My retort to your statement is, I feel like Robert Williams' defense is on the same caliber as AD's offense. That's my argument. It's literally the same thing as the old bigs back in the day. You got Wilt.
He played good defense.
Wilt, Bill Russell. Who won more rings?
But we're talking about.
It's the same exact thing. Think about it. Really think about it. Bill Russell was not an offensive player at all. Let me talk. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me finish. Can I finish? Just let me get this out. Bill Russell was not an offensive player. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay, he was the top defensive center in that small ass league. Fair. Wilt was the unquestionably best scoring big man in the league, if not the best player in the league. Correct. Bill beat him multiple times because of the team and his defense.
Yeah.
Wilt would still get his and put up numbers, but he would be brought down to a point where it didn't hurt the team as much to lose the game. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like Robert Williams can do that to Anthony Davis. He is not Pelicans Anthony Davis. That's a great
analogy.
If he was Pelicans Anthony Davis, I wouldn't be saying this right now. This Anthony Davis, sign me up.
That's a great analogy.
You have the floor.
Analogy, but
thank you.
I feel the times where
the times don't change results.
I'm saying in terms of
I broke it down to basic play style.
Yeah, but if we're going to talk about, let's talk about what they were capable of doing at the same time.
See, now you're talking about skill. That has nothing to do with the result and the play style.
We're talking
That's what I was talking
about. How good an offensive player is compared to how good a defensive player is. Because
can I argue that Robert Williams would be better defensively than Bill Russell was in the fucking 80s?
Exactly.
Yes. What? So what is the point? We all know skill has improved up to the Pat. Just because skill has improved does not negate anything that I just said. What I just said to you is I explained the basis of basketball. You took the top offensive scoring big man, Wilt Chamberlain. You went against the top defensive big man, Bill Russell. Who won more in the championship? Bill Russell. Where's the confusion? I don't care what skill level you are. The better defensive player won more times than he lost. And he had the better complete team, which is Robert Williams' situation right now. So where's the confusion? I'm not doubting AD's skills. Let me say it again. I am not doubting AD's skills. I know how skilled he is. He is capable of dropping 38 and 20. He is not doing that on Robert Williams, on my mom.
Then I feel like there's nothing more to say. Then we do got to wait and see.
Yeah.
Celtics in 6.
Because
all right.
Let's
go to the next topic.
I say 6 because I respect LeBron. Jason Tatum averages his second highest career average on any. Check his averages against teams in general. He averages 37 against the Lakers for his career. 37. Nobody on the Lakers can check that man. But this is why I'm bringing up the point and the confidence that I have that AD is not a fucking problem. LeBron is going to do him. Cool. We can agree on that. He's out. Jason's going to do him. Cool.
A center who never took a shot outside the key.
I'm not arguing Robert Williams' offense.
All right. You're right. All right.
I'm talking about
AD. All right, hey, let's go to the next topic.
On that topic, you're missing my entire point, so we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah,
that's why let's talk about this. Great. That's why they made the analogy so good.
Let's go to the next topic about the new CBA.
The offensive players, that's where it gets blurry for me. That's where it started getting blurry.
We can clear that up.
Hey,
if there's any confusion, I thought I made it as clear as possible.
We got another couple more shows to go. We're going to be talking a lot of playoff basketball soon, but let's go to the next topic. Good discussion right there. Let's talk about the new CBA with all the rule changes. 65-game minimum for all NBA, all awards, in-season tournament, which I don't find one person that feels like that was a good idea. And,
I don't see the purpose of it.
Players don't get tested for marijuana anymore, and what else? Shit. And that's in the positionless, like I said, all NBA. That's pretty much the main factors. So what's your guys' takes?
A positionless all NBA team?
All NBA team. That's what I said. They might as well just carry. Yeah, positionless all NBA. Instead of like 2 guards, 2 forward, like whatever.
They already do.
I'm gonna be real. The problem with that is they don't know what niggas' positions are now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they have Jason Tatum listed as a guard and a forward. Pick one. They have Jaylen Brown listed as a guard and a forward. It's just basic stuff like that. So if that's the case, they're gonna pick the top 10 players, top 15 every time.
It's not.
That defeats the purpose.
What you're basically saying is they're going to just make another All-NBA team.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they're just gonna take the top. They're gonna take the top of the league. I'm like, oh yeah, you're the best. Yep. Just that I don't really. I feel like they're trying to make more inclusive.
I don't even think.
I don't know
what
like
they're
doing,
just trying
honestly.
to. I
like
think they're
the
just trying to
tournament,
stay relevant in terms of like
like
for the NBA
tournament
is just
very
relatively
gimmicky.
down. So they're just trying to find new ways.
It's like
Because if you look at it,
conference
bruh,
finals award, MVPs, and all that shit.
All that shit is dumb. Why do you need a trophy or an MVP for the conference?
Trying to find,
if you're like, I never get
they just try to find.
They're just trying. Look. Participation awards are cool, right?
Participation award. I just feel like
that's damn near. Well, it's not participation, but it don't really matter in the grand scheme.
It don't matter. Like, bruh. Jason Tatum won the Larry Bird Award. That shit don't matter.
Yeah,
you know why? Because before that, what the fuck is an Eastern Conference MVP? Why are you not? So you were a fine. So hear me out, right? If you win Eastern Conference MVP, it should come down to this. Let me rephrase. It should come down to this. If they're doing that, that means the only people that could win MVP is either the Eastern Conference Finals MVP or the Western Conference Finals MVP. So hear me out, right? Let me give you an example. Giannis wins MVP. He gets bumped second round. Jason wins conference MVP. What is the difference in MVPs as far as like value level? There's no difference between the Eastern Conference MVP and the regular season MVP.
Regular season means more.
So why do we have an Eastern Conference MVP? That's why I'm saying you get my point. It's like they just threw another achievement in there on the road to try to get a chance.
I bet not hear a nigga throw out a Eastern Conference or Western Conference Finals MVP in an argument for anything.
Like as a stat, but that's what's gonna happen. That's why I'm saying you're gonna have somebody in 3-4 years saying, "Well, my man got 3 Eastern Conference MVPs and like 4 Finals appearances." What the fuck does that mean?
I think,
right.
You know, and that's why I feel like it's like a different way of giving participation
trophies.
They
do that,
just giving it a different name.
I think they're just going to get rid of the MVP award as a whole if they just do that.
You think
I wouldn't be mad at that if they did. If they do that,
And before, I feel like all of these rule changes are stupid. So I feel like we all agree on that, just in terms.
Except
for the marijuana, of course. Except for the marijuana. Other than that, I feel like I feel like we don't need to go too deep into this because we realize, like I said, it's the same thing. They're just trying to find ways to keep people, you know what I'm saying, interested.
I do like the clarity. About award winners. Now they have a criteria to meet. I like criteria.
That is the only thing I really actually do like. The fact that you have to play X amount of games to qualify. You got to do all that. I fuck with that because
it's funny
all the time. Like people sitting, that shit is.
But it's funny. A lot of people do complain that players sit too much, but your average NBA star plays around 60 games anyway.
60 games, niggas used to play 80. That's the problem. Like because now 60 is the new 80. When we were watching basketball early 2000s, if somebody was not playing, they were hurt. That was the only reason they wouldn't play. You look at those old heads, 76 games, 70 games, 82 games, 80 games. If they weren't hurt, they played. Now, 60 games is like the good job. 60 games is the new 75.
Yeah.
Like if you play 60 games, you had a good year. There's 82 games in a season.
Yeah.
I feel like people don't matter. That doesn't. I ain't gonna say people. It doesn't matter. I'm saying it goes a lot unnoticed a lot because most of the people are doing that on winning teams. So like, say they do miss 20 games, but they only lost 27 games all season, and some of the games the star did play in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was not gonna matter when you're 50-22 or 50-25, and the nigga didn't play 20 games.
Facts.
Like, that's why it gets overlooked. The more so the sitting the games is more so just from the fan standpoint where niggas are getting mad, just like niggas
Oh yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
I feel like that's where the real controversy.
It's one of them things. I'm paying my good hard-earned money.
I like to look at things
to come see your ass just for me to get to the arena. And an hour before you supposed to suit up, you like, nah, I'm a chill.
If I own the Clippers and you told me I could get the 4th seed and Kawhi's going to sit 20-something games, I'd do that. Easy.
Cool. Yeah.
Kawhi said 40 games and they got the 5th seed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't get mad at that from an organization standpoint. I can't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I get that, but my thing is, this isn't a corporation. This is supposed to be entertainment business, which means you're supposed to go for the customer.
Millions of dollars involved.
Which is why I have not been that interested in sports recently. Everybody worry about the bread. I don't give a fuck about the bread because I'm not getting paid. Ain't none of them niggas paying me, so the bread don't move me at all. I want to see the entertainment, and that shit is getting washed out by money now. That shit is corny.
I feel like it's always been like that. It's just coming to the forefront now.
It's getting worse. That's why I said it's been like that, yeah. But now it's like they're blatantly like, I don't give a fuck. We're just gonna take this bread. Why? Like, let's be real. The like March Madness, women's March Madness was way more lit than the men's this year. You know why? Because money is not in women's basketball conversation. Let's be real. That is literally just sports.
Go ahead.
We are looking at a generational talent right now. That is another big reason why.
Hey, we are watching a female version of that Magic Larry Bird type deal. Possibly.
And you still got Helly Van Lift out there too.
I said it before the game and I will say it again. Caitlin Clark is that. Like, I cannot hate on talent, but she is real live the best female basketball player I've ever seen. With my own eyes. Because I haven't seen.
She's going to be goated.
You know what I'm saying? Cheryl Swoops and all them. I ain't seen none of them.
I said it.
Fuck it. Now. Will she have the success of Diana Taurasi? We will see.
Or Sue Bird.
Skill-wise, shitting on her. I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark is the best female hooper I've ever seen in my life offensively.
They were like damn near pioneers for women's basketball. You know what I'm saying?
They were. Hey, bro, I respect all OGs, but I respect innovation. There wasn't
a lot of teams in the league back then when they were running that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said I ain't see Cheryl Swoops. I ain't see Reggie Miller's sister. You know, I know they goats in their respective right. Today,
12 WNBA.
Caitlin Clark can drop off some men. I'm not gonna hold you. She can drop off some men. She averaged what? 30? What is it? 38 and 10?
No, that's the game. 38 and 10. It was 30 and something though.
30 something and 10. It was 10. I watched assists. It was 10 assists for the playoffs. That's why I'm about to.
She was her
team in every step.
Yeah. She was her team.
Team in every step. Real life LeBron James.
That is, bro.
Real life LeBron James, bro.
That is, bro. That's what I'm saying.
For the season, she averaged 27, 7, and 8 for the season.
I feel like with this direction that is going in now, right? I feel like now it's just going to get worse in terms of, like you said, the Larry Bird Magic. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the NBA was created. They need.
No, I understand.
I'm gonna be real.
I'm talking about in terms of like, say
it's gonna get ugly before it get pretty, bro.
Let's say for some weird reason, you know what I'm saying? God forbid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark doesn't play this season, and the viewership goes way down. You already know what people gonna say. You already know, like you already know.
Yeah.
You already know how that story is gonna go.
I look at it like this, bruh. The WNBA, women's basketball as a whole, because really they're getting carried by college. They got the Vegas Aces.
They do need this feud to spark.
But they need more. They need that. I'm not going. It's just like the NBA, bruh. Like that's why you call it.
He fuck around. Play 3-4 games this season, get hurt, then don't play no more.
He could, but bro, it's one of them things. That's college. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna watch her WNBA game. I was watching WNBA games before. I will watch her play basketball.
That's what I'm
Caitlin
saying.
Clark. So it's one of them things
that's going to spear that negative shit back to Angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this just proves we was all here for Caitlyn. That, you know what I'm saying?
Cool, bruh. Like Angel Reese said, she been hearing it her whole life. She good, bruh. She don't care. She realized do not care. She said, I'm gonna stay in college, make this bread. Whenever I go to the league, I go to the league. Now that is a problem the WNBA is gonna have to fix because NILs is fucking up any motivation that they have.
They could probably,
it's a small percentage getting NILs in women's basketball. It's such a small percentage. They want them to get the degree. That's all thing. I had to think about it.
The players that will make the WNBA any money are the ones with the NILs.
That's true.
I feel like the WNBA problem is way bigger than the NIL. First of all,
yeah, it go deeper than that for sure,
bruh. That's why I'm saying. But they have an opportunity.
WNBA problem is fake WNBA
Caitlin Clark,
supporters. That's the problem. Let's tap into it.
Yeah, but Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese can real life bring in fans that don't know shit about basketball, which might be bad for basketball fans, but for the WNBA, that's good. I saw a conversation on Twitter, bruh. A girl posted Angel Reese's stats, and a girl commented on that jump. She was like, I don't know what the fuck this means. Like somebody has to explain this to me.
I know.
The girl, you seen the jump where the girl was like, it's like
on Instagram posting LSU. I know damn well ain't watched no March Madness.
And that's the point.
That's the point. I'm saying that to support your claim.
Yeah, no, and that's the point. That's what I'm saying. So like they can take that, bruh. Like the players are the selling point. You have Angel Reese, who is all over TikTok, does all this shit. She promotes being girly and playing basketball. And then you got Caitlin Clark, who real life is just a hooper. You have both sides of the spectrum. It's literally like Magic and Larry. Larry was a country boy.
The best player on the team.
Yeah, she not. I heard she not.
Who?
She's not even the best player on the team.
Yeah, I heard she's
not.
She's just the vocal leader.
That don't mean she's not the most popular.
She's the vocal leader.
That's true.
Okay.
I thought about buying the merch. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about buying the merch.
I'm about to say. let me ask you this: when you think of LSU women's basketball, who do you think about? Okay. Yeah. You watch basketball. You ask a general fan that watched the game, they're gonna bring up Angel Reese before Big Foe.
I'm still hooping rap if I'm doing both.
You watch basketball, so you're gonna say Big Foe. I respect that. I understand your answer. I'm talking masses. You are not masses. I get it.
All right. Let's talk about the controversy from the game since we're on the topic right now.
Man, first off,
is a stretch of an adjective.
Fuck Portnoy. I'm going to lead off with that. Fuck Portnoy.
Who's that?
I don't have no respect
the reporter guy. The Barstool. The owner of Barstool's founder. Yeah, the founder of Barstool's.
I don't care if you lost money, bruh. I don't care. That's a female, bruh.
Classes.
Come on. Let alone a college. Like, come on, bruh. You a grown-ass man, bruh.
Do I think it was a bad move? It was okay.
She was excessive, yes. As an LSU fan, yes.
It was executed poorly. It was the right idea, but
it was excessive.
Executed poorly.
It was excessive.
Right idea, poor
hey.
Right idea, poor execution.
One thing I learned playing sports your whole life: when you win, you can do what the fuck you want. If Caitlin Clark would have won, she could have been excessive too. That's why I said, like, the whole thing.
Yeah, nobody would have said anything. Nobody would have said much about it.
Nobody would have, bruh. It's one of them things, bruh. Like, people have said this multiple times. I'm, like, regurgitating what they said.
Are we assuming that Caitlin is doing the exact same thing that Angel Reese would have did?
No, that's why I said, like, I'm about to regurgitate what everybody's been saying, but Caitlin Clark was one of those, like people say, like, she's more of a, like, I'm locked in type shit and keep it moving. Angel Reese is finna let you know I'm busting your ass. There's a difference. Bruh, look back. Magic Johnson, flashy as fuck. Flashy as fuck.
The context of this matters because
the Magic Man. Hold on. We found out after Larry Bird retired, he was one of the biggest shit talkers ever. But you don't see that on the court. He just be hooping.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like
would say
Caitlin Clark.
they
don't
know how far she took it since she was saying anyway.
I just feel like the context.
Caitlin Clark be talking shit.
So let's stay on the topic of why they was this thing being so controversial. I feel like the context in it matters because
it's a black girl and a white girl.
So no, I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, that definitely is part of it. That's part of it. I'm saying
that's the gaslighting of it. Yeah. She was excessive, but let's be real. If that's two white girls, we're not talking about this right now.
So maybe I'm just talking from a basketball player standpoint. Because,
yeah, that's why I said it's not about basketball, bruh. That's what you got to understand.
Let me get my shit off. Yeah, I'll be let you.
Yeah,
you feel me? I've watched a lot of Reese has done a play and overly celebrated.
Yes,
I've seen her throw a 2v1 regular bounce pass. Great play. She did the right thing, but then she's in the defender face like she just threw a.
That's who she is. That's who she is.
But so, like I said, Caitlin Clark, Haley Van Lith was talking shit the whole game. She came down, hit a dagger 3 in her face, and real quick, like you said, boom.
Because that's who Caitlin Clark is.
Reese didn't really do nothing down the stretch of that game.
But she won.
So as I said, the free throw line was cool. Following her to the bench.
You could do when you win a sport.
I get what you're saying. I
get your point, and I get, like I said again, I understand what you're saying. Angel Reese has been talking shit since she started playing basketball.
That's cool.
This is nothing new. The only reason people care is because it's a black girl doing it to a white girl, so it looks aggressive. Haley Van Lith was doing it to Caitlin Clark. Don't nobody care. If that was Haley Van Lith that won that game and was in her shit, they would have been saying Haley Van Lith is a dog. She got that shit in her. Real. Let's be real. When you see a black girl getting up in a white girl face, it look aggressive.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like if she.
So that's why it looks so bad.
I could see if she was dominating throughout the stretch of that game where they needed her to.
I understand it's not justified, but she won the game. I don't care about justification if I won. We can win by 1 point. We can win by a half point. If I win, I win. I can say whatever I want because I won. What did the Warriors do when they beat us? They said whatever the fuck they wanted. Draymond said we was scared, we folded, we did all this. Draymond ain't do shit, but he won. Prime example. It's one, bro. It comes down to the basics of sports and people putting their feelings in this shit. When you win, you can talk your shit. That's why you want to win so bad, so you can say whatever you want. If you lose, tough.
He do get a lot of flack. He got a lot of haters though. He got a lot of haters.
Draymond,
he does what you're saying, doing, but you're making it seem like people are like, yeah, Draymond, go Draymond.
No. You know what people tell me? But he got 4 rings. But he got, you know what the difference between Draymond and Patrick Beverly is? 4 rings. When you win, you get respect. When you win, you can say certain things.
The first 2 now. Let's act like that is let's not.
The point is, when you win, you can say more than others that lose.
You're making big plays.
Draymond says things that Patrick Beverly cannot say.
Draymond has made big plays and big moments, which hints back to what I was saying. She didn't really do nothing down the stretch. So I can understand why it was exciting.
Angel Reese did what she has done the entire season. She got a double-double.
13.
She is known as the double-double queen. She literally had a double-double.
13 and 13. It was nice.
Oh, I thought it was
double-double. That's what she does. So I'm confused.
I get both points. I get both points.
It's nothing to be confused. She just wasn't doing nothing down the stretch. There's nothing to be confused about.
So that negates her winning the game.
It doesn't negate her winning the game. It negates the shit talk of the excessiveness.
So whoa. Let me get this clear so we moving forward. If you don't do shit, you can't talk, regardless if you win. That's what you're saying.
I'm all for the shit talk.
Yeah. No. Now, I want him to answer this question because that's what you're saying.
I stand on it. If you're not
okay,
if you're not contributing,
right.
Respect. We're gonna hold you to that moving forward. I'm just saying because I've had conversations with both of y'all where a nigga was playing like some shit, but he won, and y'all told me he won it. Don't matter. So I'm holding you to that. Okay, we can move on.
Give me 2 examples.
We can move on.
If it's not basketball related, we're gonna have to leave it right
I'm
there.
not. Yeah, that's why I'm not. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
No,
it's probably
sports related. It's sports related. That's why I said we.
I'm thinking of a player in my head real quick. What's the sport?
Hey Pat, just know I'm holding you to that moving forward. If you don't do shit, don't talk shit. That's what we gonna leave.
Yeah, we got anything else on this topic about the fake controversy and all that between the games?
This was a racial thing.
They turned it into a racial.
This showed a lot of people's colors, more so the white than the black.
It was a racial thing.
It was definitely
because it's some truth to it though. Like if there was a verse and all that, they wouldn't have been. It's true.
It is true, but it's one of them things, bruh. It goes back to like the obvious racial talks, like people. Oh, I'm not racist. And then do shit like this.
It's like what's
that people are like the first lady saying Iowa needs to come too because they played well. What the fuck?
That blind racism Skip was talking about.
When in the United States of America have we ever celebrated losers? That's what I like, bruh. My whole life.
That blind racism.
My whole life, bruh. I have known sports to be if you win, you are the top dog. That really is all sports is. You play this game, you train all this hard, you do all this shit to win.
So she was doing something
Once you win, until the following season, you have bragging rights. That's why they call it bragging rights. I can say whatever the fuck I want because I won. We all tried to do the same shit and I won. So for the next X amount of months, I can say whatever the fuck I want, and then we can get back to it next season. The Warriors ain't talking right now, but they were talking in the summer.
Angel Reese credit for that though. Like when they did talk to her after the game, she did say how basically her teammates were the ones doing everything for real. Like it wasn't like she was up at herself.
And that's another. That's why I was saying like she was not like it wasn't a situation of I'm like that. She talks shit. She could have 2 points. She's gonna talk shit. If we're winning, I'm talking shit.
That's that boy.
Because bruh, LSU was one of them things. She might be the most popular. That's real out of a team. They don't give a fuck who the leading scorer is, which is why
both had a dub, 20 points, but they don't talk about that.
Yeah, and bruh, one of them before that had 4 points in the playoffs total. Jack, the one that hit 5 threes, he had 4 points in the playoffs before that game. That they were real out of a team.
What's the other name? Alexis. They came out that job the second half.
Yeah, Alexis was a tramp. Fun fact about Alexis: she played with Kim Mulkey before. Kim Mulkey cut her. She called her again and transferred and went back to the school. She said she was going to play for her again, and now they won. Yeah. Context. That's why I said. So all of that.
When Alexis was out that bitch Hoover.
Hell yeah.
And, the bench player came in with the threes. That she came in that job close.
But that won the game.
All right, let's round this episode out, man. Great topics, great arguments. Let's round this episode out with the final hot minute from each uninterrupted hot minute from each and one of us. Now, I'm gonna edit this part out. Everybody set a 1 minute timer on your phone.
All right. I feel like this shit's already been so hot. I don't even got a hot topic.
I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie.
It don't even have to be hot. It don't even have to be hot. Just over everything we talked about. Final minutes to get uninterrupted, get your shit off, and just say whatever you want to say. 1 minute though, only 1 minute. Everybody set a timer.
I don't know if I got anything to say. I feel like I said it. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it. I know what I would say. Let me go first because I'm going to keep mine short. My shit might not even be a minute.
All right, you got your time already?
I'm need a minute.
I'm about to say, I got a timer, but it might not go the whole 30.
I might not even need a minute.
All right, go ahead.
AD, if they do match up with the Celtics in the finals, is going to average at least 24 points with Robert Williams. Not on the game. I'm talking literally Robert Williams. I'm saying the game.
On Robert Williams, yeah. I heard you.
Let me go.
24 is going to be on Robert Williams' head, okay? That's what I got to say. Great analogy.
You good.
Great analogy. Brilliant analogy, actually. But I feel like where it gets skewed, easier to play defense on a nigga with a least offensive repertoire, if you get what I'm saying. And like you said, Bill Russell and Robert Williams. Robert Williams' defense obviously is going to be way better. Like I said, I feel like the game is catered to the offensive player now to where, you know what I'm saying? I feel like AD's offensive repertoire is not – it's just that I just don't like that comparison of Wilt to AD in that sense. You know what I'm saying? That's all I would say. That's all I wanted to say.
Right.
It's my turn.
You're 1 minute. Whenever you're ready to start the timer, go ahead.
I got my. Hold on. I'm gonna address those points very quickly.
Only because when I put on video together, it's gonna have a 1 minute timer on this fake type screen type shit, but you can't see it obviously. You know. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
So I'm about to start. All right. First off, AD not gonna finish the series. Nah, let me chill.
That's a possibility.
Nah. Possibly. Nah, I ain't gonna wish that on nobody. I ain't wishing that on nobody. But yeah, God forbid. I don't wish injury on nobody. But serious note, I've seen Robert Williams check guards at the 3-point line, which is why I am as confident as I know AD's bag. I know he has a deeper bag than Wilt. I'm saying Wilt was the superior. Bill was the superior. Bill won that shit most of the time. Same thing. AD is superior. He is arguably one of the top 3, not even argument, top 3 scoring offensive big men in the league right now. Fair? Same thing with Robert Williams. And I'm saying history is finna repeat itself. That's all I'm saying. The skill gaps transfer over for both of them. I'm not saying Wilt is on the same level. I'm saying the skill transfer and the result is the same. I am done. That was my
the timer for the minute.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hey, timer.
Yeah, got some exclusive shit. All right, man. All right, for my hot minute, man, I'm just gonna slander my Wizards team for wasting another season and another year of my fanhood. But I will say this: in my minute, I'm going to have a bold prediction that the Kings are going to win their first round series, and they play the Warriors.
Oh fuck! I forgot to throw my hot take in there.
I'm gonna put that out there. Okay. I got the Thunder making it. I got the Mavs making it. But no.
Once we get out the play-in, you know what I'm saying?
But hold, 15 seconds.
Yeah,
Let me get this about my team. So, take for Wembley, trade Bradley Beal, we sign Kuzma, extend KP. That should be our priorities this offseason, and we're just gonna see where we go from there. And that's my hot minute.
That's a stretch.
Now, I want to ask you, who do you think you would trade Bradley Beal to, hypothetically?
What makes you think you're going to get the number 1 pick?
Hey, we got top 6 right now, nigga. Top 6 right now.
I ain't gonna lie, Mike. On some real shit, I feel like y'all due for a lottery, like top 3. Y'all been getting
last 7 years. I've been having hope for top 5. It hasn't came yet.
How about this? Y'all keep
9, 10.
I feel like y'all do.
Somehow finesse the second pick somehow, and y'all do trade Bradley Beal.
Scoot.
Yeah, y'all can bring in Scoot to replace that.
Yeah,
hey,
you see the vision.
I'm going to a lot more games if y'all get Scoot.
You know what I'm saying?
Bill not leaving though because he has a no trade clause. He's not gonna waive that for anybody.
I wouldn't do that either for
he really
$40
collected
million a year. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want that either.
That's y'all new John Wall, bro.
I wouldn't want that either. $40 million.
That you know what's crazy? Now, if you really think about it, y'all really just got rid of John Wall to do the same thing to Bradley Beal.
I mean, he can't get us past the second. Well, he hasn't won a series since he's been the main guy anyway.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, like, if you think about it, y'all paid John Wall the $40 a year.
It's the front office, bro. It's the front office.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not mad at the nigga for taking the contract, but it's like, bro, come on, bro. Like,
I'm mad at him.
Offering them shit to the nigga,
complaining. I'm mad at him for complaining.
Yeah, and he be complaining about I want to win and shit, but he's still here for what?
bruh, that summer when he was talking about I want to be a champion, yada yada. Okay, you have an opportunity to really show what you want to do. Take this max or test free agency. You took the max. Shut it up. As soon as you sign that max 40-year dotted line, there is no more team complaining for you because you are the team. 40 mil.
I miss good with Arenas, Antoine Jameson, and Caron Butler.
I don't like this Bradley slander. Let's wrap
Come
it
on,
up.
man. He deserves it, man.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown might be gone after this year.
That's a whole other controversial.
Yeah.
I'm already coming to peace with that.
It's all right. We got another episode to talk about
that's
that, man.
Other, you know what I'm saying? That might be some race going on with that, too. My brother.
That
my
Boston
brother
shit.
Jaylen Brown too woke for Boston, but we ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go there. We not gonna do it.
Yeah, bro. You want me to be honest? I know what the problem is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a few things, but number one, you cannot expect franchise player respect if you are not the franchise player.
Leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. Because he gonna go down.
I'm about to say.
I sparked the gas. About to take a shot.
I don't know if either of y'all trying to match.
We didn't show. After I'm done with my haircut for sure, man. I'll pull up on you.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
All right, man. That's the Lex our show for today. Great topic, guys. Looks like we're gonna be doing this once a week, hopefully twice a week, man. All right, good first show, fellas. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Get some claps in there. I like that.